The Tale of the Mirror Forest. Once upon a time, at the borders of a great kingdom, there lay a magical place known as the Mirror Forest, celebrated in legend. This enchanted forest revealed itself only to those who sought answers to the questions within their hearts. It was said that anyone who ventured inside could see their true essence reflected in one of the forest's mirrors. Yet, a warning remained. The mirrors revealed the truth only to those brave enough to face it. One day, a young woman named Nalia, filled with an unrelenting sense of purpose, decided to step into the forest. For years, a single question had echoed through her mind. Who am I, truly? At the forest's entrance, she was met by a loud cacophony. The mirrors were speaking. Each told a different tale, showing fragmented images. Each time Nalia peered into a mirror, it revealed glimpses of her past, her mistakes, regrets, and fears. Is this truly me? She thought. Yet, after a time, she understood the mirrors were reflecting only fragments of her past, and nothing of her true self. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath and ventured further into the forest. The second layer of the forest was calmer. Here, the mirrors no longer reflected the past, but instead mirrored the present moment. Nalia saw herself walking, breathing, and gazing back. For the first time, she thought, I am not merely my past. I am here, now. The tranquility of this realization stayed with her for a time, yet deep within, she felt there was still more to discover. As she journeyed deeper, Nalia came upon the forest's very center. In the heart of the woods stood a single mirror. Unlike the others, this one reflected neither the past nor the present. As she approached, Nalia saw nothing. The mirror was entirely blank. How is this possible? She whispered. Just as she turned to leave, a voice emerged from the silence. What I wish to show you lies hidden in stillness. Allow yourself to listen. Nalia knelt before the mirror and closed her eyes. For the first time, she noticed her thoughts rising and falling like waves. Yet beneath them, she discovered a profound stillness, unshaken and unbroken. At that moment, the mirror began to glow, revealing something extraordinary. Herself, not defined by her past, not bound to her present, but as a free and unburdened essence. She was simply herself. And then she understood. I am not my past. I am not my thoughts. I am the essence that exists within the silence of the present moment. The light from the mirror filled her completely. It was warm, comforting, but also a call. The voice whispered again, You have awakened the stars within you. Now you are ready to share their light with others. Taking a deep breath, Nalia rose to leave. This time, her steps were steady and her heart determined. As she wandered back through the forest's winding paths, others began to appear. Some were searching for happiness, others for peace. and still more for the answer to who they were. One woman stopped and gazed at her. "You are different," she said. "Where does the light in your eyes come from?" Nalia smiled gently. "This light is within us all," she said. "But sometimes we forget it's there. Perhaps I can remind you." At that moment, the woman's eyes began to shine. The light Nalia carried was like a seed, planting itself in others. From that day forward, Nalia made it her mission to help others discover their own light. She shared stories, asked questions, and invited people to look into their own mirrors. Over time, she realized that her journey was not just her own. It was for everyone. For when one light is kindled, it spreads, illuminating the darkness for all. This is how Nalia's story ended. Yet in truth, it was only the beginning. What about you? When you find your light, who will you share it with? When you find your light, don't forget to share it. Every light awakens another. We will keep uncovering the layers of the mind through Mindfulness Tales. Thank you for being part of this journey.